Alright, welcome back to Octopode. I think this is part 4 now. Something like that. I'm getting pretty far. We're, let's see, I'm doing the vaults. I was training more physical skills. I just finished, or, done a round of magic training. I have, my Blade Hands, Ice Form regeneration going. I'm not really too thrilled with Embrace as an armor spell. But, considering the fact that I don't have any other armor spells, that's just the best I have. Probably want to learn Aura of Abjuration somewhat soon. Could do some more evocations for the Vial of Floods. And I could at some point start training throwing. Just throw it on a little bit now. With the rest of my skills, get it up to like 5 or so. I don't think I finished Swamp because of the Leonin Hydra. I think that's still there, right? I only have 1 rune. So 1 rune. And doing vaults. After vaults, I can probably go back and get the rune, or I can just move on to depths and elf next. So let's keep using our ice form. I might try transitioning into Blade Hands a little bit more often, but I still kind of like the 5 armor, 6 armor, 6 armor that I'm getting from ice form. Don't quite want to give up 6 armor just yet, when I have no other armor spells that are really handy. Enough corpses here, I might be able to get some decent AC. I am taking a lot of damage though, and I didn't even get regeneration going. Really, that's it. Let's see, I think it's, my second spell slot is regeneration. Let's take out some of the heavy damage ogres and cyclopses. Stat gains. I guess I can keep going into int. 33 dex should probably be enough. I kind of want to do some high level spells towards the end, but that's going to depend entirely on whether or not I find ones that I actually like. I do have Annihilations, right? Yeah, because I've got Annihilations. Kind of can't go wrong with that. And I will have easy access to Wizardry rings because I have 8 ring slots. Staff of Earth, that could be helpful if I end up going with earth spells. Want to be careful not having regeneration up. I don't think I don't have resist electricity, which means I'm not taking a ton of damage from electricity. Alright, let's throw on a teleport here. I use my identified wand. Oh, never mind, we can't use wands. Let's throw repel missiles back up while I'm waiting to teleport, since that fell down. I think I'll pass 1 turn here and then I'll take a step. That step being the one that's going to be highly likely to teleport me. I'm not exactly sure what the probabilities are on various turns to teleport, but usually I find I want to pass about 2 turns and then take a step to most likely teleport on that step. Forgot to unpause my music. There we go. I figured I would just listen to the music myself and not put it in the recording. You can play whatever music you like, and that way you don't have to listen to my music if you don't like it. We'll see. I still have no idea what's going on in terms of, how to actually make these videos the most interesting they can be. So quite a few good things here. I don't think I need any more magic resistance, but the Amulet of the Air is very, very good. The Amulet of Dim Light is also quite good, and that magic resistance ring with stats is better than the plain rings I have now. I'm thinking Amulet of Air. I'll do the Amulet of Air for now. And I'll put D and E on my shopping list. I mostly kind of want E. I could do without the warding amulet. That does mean I am going to lose regeneration, the amulet. I still have regeneration, the spell, of course. Huh, got a miss there. We're missing every now and then. Alright, 3.5 throwing is enough for now. I don't really do much throwing. So now I have permanent repel missiles that I don't have to worry about refreshing. I'll drop Staff of Earth for now. Not sure how I feel about that fire magic resistance ring. I mean, it is better if I can balance the resistances, but we'll see. Let's push a Cure mutation, okay. But I'm no longer carrying those with me. I'm wondering just how much the inaccuracy is actually hurting me in terms of missing. I mean, it'll get better as my fighting and unarmed combat go up, but I do still miss a fair amount. I think a lot of that is, unavoidable, but I'd still like to not be contributing to it. I believe it's only like -5 to accuracy, and your accuracy is, a roll of like 1 to 30 at this point. So 5 isn't a huge difference, but obviously it's going to depend on how high your skills are. Do I have any summonings? No, don't. Alright, we'll drop some other ones. I don't need 3 of them. Beneficial mutation. Let's go ahead and quaff that. Magic resistance. Not something I needed, but hey, can't hurt. That was a 4 exclamation hit. 2 of them actually. So, already starting to deal really high damage, even though my skills are not that high. That is a fairly unique advantage that transmuters have, is that, you know, their physical damage just gets much higher than most other things. Of course, that's only in the parts of the games that don't matter, aka the late game. Some more Cure Air, in case I ever need it. I now have that 3.5 throwing skill. That was a lot of summoning that instantly vanished. Another ring. Ring of teleport control. Good to have. Don't need it right now. Alright. I'm gonna pause for a second here and make sure that looks like my recording window might be a little bit off center, so be right back. And we're back. It was, in fact, cutting off a little bit of the right side of the screen. So now you can see the full hit point bar again. You are welcome. I am awesome. Poor Norris. 4 exclamation point hit followed by a 3 exclamation point cold ego. Or cold brand, or AF attack cold, whatever it is. Stone of Tremors. Alright, so there's another evoker. I think I'm going to drop the attack ones. At this point I don't really need them. If I train a little bit of evocations, I can just use the Tremors, Stone of Tremors, and the Vial of Floods for the occasional random ranged attack. And while there are a ton of monsters that are more convenient to hit with ranged attacks, you can in fact kill everything by being right up next to it. There's nothing that will outright block you from just punching it. Ooh, Trove. Lose all piety. That's an interesting one. Alright, let's do it. All my stats have vanished. Can I even still cast my spells? Control teleport's gone down a little bit. Blade Hands, Ice Form's still pretty castable. Ooh, an Archmagi High Council ring. Archmagi. Rune triple crossbow might be interesting if I want to go triple crossbows. That would mean I wouldn't be able to do shields as easily though. Certainly worth picking it up and taking a look at it though. +3 freezing, that's pretty good. And that's a lot of gold too. Don't underestimate the value of the gold in this I don't think any poisoned needles anymore. I'll keep the cure air, of course. Man, I'm running out of inventory space. I'm gonna go ahead and drop invisibility. I know, it's a tragedy. I'll eat my pizzas. I'll drop my beef jerkies. Really don't need to be carrying that much food. Poison resistance, don't need that. Yes, drop it. Rigor stealth, don't need that. And we'll put protection from cold back on. So 2 more rings that I don't need. A lot of gold, which was good. Triple crossbow. I could do the box of beasts, but nah. I'll take the potion with me and drop it outside. I'm not going to bother with Arch Magi for now. 1.3 movement speed. I was wondering if my movement speed would go all the way back, but yeah, there's still that base 3 slow down when you're with Chi. But yeah, gonna have to get my piety back now. Believe it or not, that's actually the first time I've ever personally come across a piety vault. I'm not sure if a ice beast can be petrified. $22. Back to 1 star. Still only have bend time, which you get at 0 stars. Four AC from bone armor. There's another triple crossbow. Not a freezing one though. Scroll of teleportation, why not? No corpses. Glowing hat. Oh, there'll be some meat here. Back to 2-star piety. so swamp or depths? Let's do depths. I still don't want to deal with a 27-headed Hydra. That was a couple good hits there. There's a corpse, there's a corpse. Killing a hasted wizard, good for a nice piety boost. Back up to temporal distortion. Earthshaker, alright. That is a great time to use flight. In case he tries to shatter you, and I believe that Ice Form is also targetable by LRD, Rapid Deconstruction. You basically just want to be flying for Jorgrun. So I'll use Blade Hands instead. Ooh, that is a new Blade Hands tile. I like that. Whoever did that, great job. I definitely feel like I am some sort of, you know, samurai with 8 swords now. Man, that tile, I might have to just go Blade Hands now. Soldier Bowl has some very powerful spells and is also quite physically strong. So let's see. Blade Hands is just not in one of my early sections, but not one of my macro slots. He's got Electrocution. Yeah, so he's a very strong guy, and you want to treat him with the respect he deserves, but you get close and Blade Hands him, and it will be okay. Repel missiles still. Yeah, I have the amulet for permanent repel missiles. It's just my cold resistance is only 1 pip when not in ice form. So I want to be careful about taking too many ranged attacks here. Don't want to walk towards him though, so there we go. Hill Giant didn't seem to have any rocks. And probably confusing them with Stone Giants. I don't think Hill Giants usually carry rocks. Alright, back up to Slouch. I mean, I may have been tempted to throw a Slouch on that group if I still had full piety, but I don't, and I didn't slouch them. Ended up going just fine. It's, you know, it's the evasion at this point. My armor is still lacking, but you can make up for a lot of bad armor with 47 EV. Amulet of Clarity, not bad, but of course I'll take the Amulet of Air. +4 Ring of Slaying. I will wear that. I have to say, It's ordinarily a phenomenal ring and something that you're going to want to wear on just about any character that gets it. But I find that you don't really need it so much with transmutations, because transmutations just do such absurd damage to begin with. Of course, the +4 accuracy in that will offset my amulet of inaccuracy. So I think I can fit it in. I've only got 8 ring slots. One-shotting the fire dragon. And we're back to step out of time. Or step from time. Let's use a distortion to bring that javelineer here. What are those? Silver javelins. Now that I have regeneration, when there's a troll one step away and not coming closer to me, it's always a good time to refresh the regeneration. I have the spell control teleport, so I'm going to drop my teleportation control ring. And I will take the javelins. Alright, we can now step out of the flow of time again. Kill that Etten twice, because vampires, why not? Thank you, permanent repel missiles. I don't think I want plain javelins. Picking up the silver ones was enough of a stretch to begin with. Yeah, I don't think that ice... okay. Ice can in fact be slowed down. Those are shamans and not the earth mages, so they can't shatter me, but wow. And that's the end there. Wow. Okay. So do not test if you can be calcified as an ice form, because the answer is yes, and they will instantly slay you. So that's a rather disappointing end to this, but what can I say? These things do happen. I'll probably start another one and resume from mid-game or something like that. That's a shame.